There's a right way to cook, there's a wrong way to cook, and then there's my way, because it's Lauren, of course. Omelets, eggs, can be so intimidating for people, and yet it's the most basic thing. Big trick, big secret I'm gonna give you, the truth and time saver I'm gonna give you is that you should make your eggs halfway off the heat. I'm gonna show you exactly how. Right now we've put some butter in a pan that we started cold, because you always put butter in a cold pan. And we're just waiting for this butter to just froth up a little bit. Once it gets a little foamy, we're gonna take eggs that we've beaten. We don't wanna overbeat them when we're making omelets. We don't wanna use a whisk. We just wanna break up the egg. We don't wanna incorporate a ton of air. That's not how you make a fluffy egg. Air is actually not your friend. And then you can season your egg. Eggs are already pretty umami, so you just want a little bit of salt. You don't want a lot. And if you like pepper, that's your call. Now we're gonna dump the eggs in. Okay, we've got the eggs going. Some people start stirring right away. Some people let it settle a little. I like to let it settle a little. Either way is okay, but know this and understand this. This is really important, people. An omelet is basically a scrambled egg that's been set, and this is how you do it. So at this point, you can see I've got these nice little edges going, which means I have something to start breaking up and pulling away. So I'm gonna start, you see that? I'm breaking it up and pulling away. Right now, my heat is on about medium high, and that's okay, but I want a little more control. So I'm gonna lower it to medium, almost medium low. I'm gonna keep breaking up this egg here. You can see I'm breaking it up and basically making a scrambled egg of sorts, and it's got nice height to it. At this point, I'm gonna move off the heat. I'm off the heat. This burner is still on because I might go back to it, but I am moving off the heat, and I'm spreading around the little bit of runny part that's left so I can get it in any holes that I'm making in this pancake and spread it around. You see that? Now, this is gonna keep cooking. There's thermal mass at play here, right? This pan is hot, the eggs are hot. It's going to keep cooking, just like when meat rests. It rises a few degrees in temperature because it keeps cooking. This is perfect. I've been off the heat for many, many seconds now. And I'm very calm, I'm very comfortable, I'm not frantically making my omelet. I'm gonna put some cheese, show this to you with a really basic way. Put a little cheese, I have some shredded cheese. You always wanna make sure you've shredded your cheese, or if you're using pre-shredded cheese before you start this process, put the cheese in there. Now, I wanna melt it, right? Well, these eggs are hot and the pan is hot. And my goal is not to burn my omelet. I wanna flip this over and see an unburned, beautiful, soft yellow skin on the egg. So I'm gonna loosen that up. See, we're still off the heat. See that? Still off the heat. Loosen that up. I'm gonna give it a little tap, okay? I'm gonna flip that over. I'm gonna fold it over again. And now here's another trick. You're gonna take your plate, because getting it out of the pan is a little challenging. You're gonna take your plate, take the pan, kind of make a little butterfly kiss there. Dump it out. There's nothing stopping you if you want from, using your very clean hands and repositioning it. And you have a beautiful omelet. Look, we don't have any burn, no toast, beautiful yellow color. And look what happens when we cut into it. That cheese is gonna be perfectly melted because the pan was still warm, the eggs were still warm, and it won't be runny, it'll just be cheesy. Watch. Look at that, see? Beautiful. That's it. It's about technique, not torture. Give yourself a minute. Give yourself a minute to make your eggs. It's okay. It's fast enough. Don't feel rushed and don't feel stressed. Check back often for more videos.